All right, you guys, this is going to be our last project before the new year, and we're going to make some elf legs and shoes and part of their shirt here. So you're going to need one piece of paper today, and you're also going to need your crayons available to you. You might get a black marker or a pencil out, depending on what you want to draw with to do the overall outline. If you do use a pencil, remember we always like to go back with a darker color anyways to outline to make it stand out. So you guys, I'm going to start with a black marker today. And the very first thing I need to do before I start drawing, I want to fold my paper, okay? So this fold is going to help us make sure that we get one leg and one shoe on each side of that center line, okay? So one on each side. So let's grab our paper. We want to have it portrait style, long ways in front of us. You will take one side of it and take a top corner and bring it on over to the opposite side, lining those corners up and pinch it in the middle and then fold it, okay? So when you open it up, there should be a line through the center of your paper, okay? So the very first thing we're going to do to start, we are going to start at the bottom of our paper. We're going to start with the top of the shoes, which is kind of dips in, almost looks like a letter V. Okay, so let's start there. So get that marker out, your pencil at this time. So we want to keep a good amount for the bottom of the shoe. So we're going to go about right here. And we're going to do one V on this side of the paper and one curvy V on this side, okay? Now, once we have those, then we can do the back side of the shoe that curves to do a heel. So connecting from that top point, curve a heel and stop. Then we're going to do this long, curvy, pointed, organic shape that curves up to do the top of the shoe, okay? Let's do our best. These are going to be kind of tricky, but do your best. So at the bottom, curve it up to a point, boop, and then curve it and have it connect to that V, okay? It's okay if they both look a little different. So let's go to the bottom of this heel, curve up, and curve in to connect to that point, okay? So it's okay if your shoes don't look the same and there's little wigglies on it. It's okay. It just shows that that elf has been hard at work. So then we can do the balls. So circle fluffy balls on the top of our pointed shoes. You could just do circles. Or what kind of line is that? You could do a curved line. Do your little fluffy. Okay. Then let's start at the top of our paper. You guys are going to get to decide what kind of outfit is this elf going to be wearing, okay? You could make it look more flary and zigzaggy, or you could have it be more straight, but we do want to have lots of color and pattern on this by the very end, okay? I wrote elf on mine, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do the zigzaggy line for the outfit. So let's start in this top left corner. Let's bring it down on this side a little bit, and then come over to the right side, bring a line down. Okay, so what kind of line is that again? Do you remember? Vertical line that goes up and down. Good job. From here, let's do a zigzag line. Going in, up and down. Oops, that's okay. I can cover that little line up. Maybe I can have it go up. Ooh. I can always cover up some mistakes. Alright, so we get to make this really colorful. You guys, yours can look a little different. I just covered up my mistake there. So, this is the top of the outfit. Or, well, technically it's the bottom of their outfit. But it's at the top of our paper. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to add in their long legs. Now, legs usually get bigger at the top and get smaller where the ankles are. So we're going to start at the bottom here of the shoe to do their ankles first. So we know that it goes from this side of the shoe. So let's do a long line all the way up. And then let's do the other side. Remember that line in the center helps us tell that one leg will be on this side and one will be on the other. So let's come back to this side of the shoe. And you see how I got a little bit bigger, so these aren't fully straight vertical lines. They kind of curve out. So then let's come over here and do the other leg. Let's go to the top of that shoe. Whoop. Awesome. All right, you guys. So the next step is going to be to add the element of art color. We can add other designs and shapes on our shoes. The element of art line, we can add more of that. We can add pattern. Remember, pattern is something that repeats itself. So we can do color patterns like green, yellow. And hey, guess what? Those colors are complementary. They work really well together. So they're the opposite on the color wheel. So let's add some flair and color to make these elves look super magical and whimsical and fun. So let's get our crowns out. I could also start adding my shapes with my marker or pencil first before I start coloring. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. So I am going to do mine a little different than my example here. Okay. So I had circles on my shoes. I could do some fun flowers. I could do multiple shapes. You know what I want to do? I want to do little confetti pieces to make these look really colorful. So I could do some curvy shapes. Those are more organic. I could do little squares. So you guys know what confetti is. It's super colorful. Normally we see confetti at birthday parties or New Year's, where you can throw it up and it will splatter everywhere. It's super bright and glittery and fun. So this elf that I'm doing has lots of little shapes like squares, rectangles. You guys could do whatever shapes you want on the shoes. You could do circles, full circles, or half circles. Have fun with it. Okay? So do those first. Add some elements of art shape. And then let's do the element of art line for the legs. Okay? So what kind of lines do we have? There's so many different kinds. We could do a curved line, almost like their candy cane legs. We could do zigzags, swirls. Let's do a variety if you want to. Or you can stick to more simple like this one with curved lines. I'm going to show you a couple different lines on this one, okay? You could do swirls. Ooh, hey, those swirls could become Christmas lights if I wanted them to be. Zigzag line, up and down, up and down. I could do a curved line, kind of like I did on this side. I could do a dashed line. I could do a spiral. Ooh. Spiral lines. So then I get to make my color pattern in between these beautiful lines I did. I could write something on my outfit here if I wanted to. I could do ho ho ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Do some other little half circles to add some more pattern to it. Alright. I think I am ready to color in. So this is when you need to get all your crowns handy to you. I'm probably going to change it up from this one. But look at all those beautiful colors and repeating patterns. And also, I started to do a little value. Remember in art? Value is the lightness and darkness of a color. So it's darker on each side and it gets lighter and almost white in the center. And that helps it create form on those legs and make them look less flat. So you guys, let's start adding lots of color to these. You might get out Christmas colors. What are they? Pink and red, which are complementary. I might do pink and red on my confetti shoes today. So I might do red behind these shapes. When I'm using crowns, I like to do little circles and kind of color around shapes. So I know I can get all the white. So take your time. We're not in a hurry. Doing the best you can to keep it inside the lines of the shoe. Maybe think about what color you might want the fluffy ball on your shoes. You could keep them white if you want to, or you can color them in. Alright, so we've got one red shoe. I'm going to do this one green behind. So everybody should be coloring at this time. Remember, the examples I showed you, everybody's elf shoes and legs and outfit are going to look different and unique to you and how you want it to look. But my goal for you guys is that you're using those elements of art. So you used line, shape, form to create the overall form of the elf. You could create the illusion of texture on the legs if you wanted to and make them look really fluffy. I'll show you how to do that. So maybe I come in one of the sections and I really scribble it and some of it comes out. So lines that go in opposite directions to make it look scruffy and soft. So the element of our texture. So how hard or soft something might look. And we can do that with how we decide to do our lines that we color. Okay. What else we could do? I haven't done any yellow yet. I could do some yellow. Ooh, purple and yellow look so good together. Okay. Let me show you how I create value. If you want to challenge yourself, it is a little harder to do. But if you're up for the challenge, give it a try. So here, on this section, these two sections here, I'm going to use blue, and I am going to press down hard on each edge. You guys see how it's a really bright blue? And I press down hard with my crown. Now, if I want to blend it in, I've got to lift up the pressure and really soften it. And then, once it gets to the center, it's almost white. You guys see that? Let's do it over here. Really hard pressure blue on that side, and then you start lifting that pressure. Almost white in the middle. Awesome. I might add some orange to this. I could add some orange in the confetti pieces. Ooh, I might go back and get my yellow and add some yellow to these too. Use some orange in here. So you guys are noticing how I started to make a pattern here. Orange, blue, yellow, purple. Let's do a 4-color pattern, so then that would make this orange as well. And then underneath here, I'll do purple. And I'm going to do it scruffy again like I did that purple. So it looks like they have really scruffy socks inside their boots. Hey, I like that. Okay, almost done. And I'm going to come back in with some yellow for these confetti shoes. Lots of different colors on my confetti. Some blue there. Boop. I might keep a couple white there. And, ooh, I could have a pattern on these little half circles. What could I do? Red. Red, yellow, red, yellow. Red, yellow, red, yellow. Red, yellow. Alright. So get my yellow. Awesome. Ta-da! Alright, you guys, so if you wanted to later on, if you're feeling extra confident, you very much could cut these out, if you'd like, or just keep them on as paper and figure out where to put it, maybe on your fridge or on your bedroom wall. I think these are going to turn out so wonderfully. If you guys will, once you're done with it, post it onto your Seesaw page, okay? And I will see you 2021. Have a great holiday season. Love you. Bye-bye.